Time for some heavy lifting from Boris Johnson. At Southampton Airport, some may be thinking about flying off on holiday. Many others are worrying about just paying for the essentials. And this morning, one of his ministers suggested it might help to shop for so-called value brands. The Prime Minister still insists he knows times are tough, but he does believe the cost of living will fall.
In the medium term, it will certainly come down. But what we need to do, get people through this, just as we got people through COVID, being as compassionate, as ingenious as we can be, help think of all the ways we can help. Without, we've got to remember that we only have limited resources of taxpayers' money, so we have to be sensible about how we do it.
Tomorrow in England, people are electing roughly 4,360 councillors from across 146 councils. Not all councils are having elections, but all London's 32 boroughs are, and 7 mayors are also being elected. There are local elections in all Scotland's 32 local authorities and all of the 22 local authorities in Wales. And in Northern Ireland, voters are choosing the 90 members of the Northern Ireland Assembly.
How are you doing? You all right?
Dropping in on a bingo session in Wakefield, the Labour leader hopes he will be lucky with the numbers tomorrow. But Keir Starmer's still having to fend off questions about this. A meeting in Durham during lockdown. The police are not investigating, but his opponents say it broke the rules.
We were working, we stopped, we ate, no breach of the rules, no party, and I think that's enough for the mudslinging from the Tories on this. Let's focus on the issue in hand, which is the cost of living crisis.
Like all the boroughs in London, Wandsworth is up for grabs. It's been a flagship for the Conservatives since the 1980s. But as they prepare to vote here, what is most important?
People are beginning to live in poverty, aren't they? And that is, I think, the major thing.
Very conservative just to, because it's historically kept the council tax low and keep control of costs, I think. So,
especially now when cost of living is going up.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just not being able to go to a certain area, because of where you're from or what you look like. It's one of the things I would love to see changed. I think it would do everyone some good.
I would like them to really walk in our shoes. They say they're for us, but really and truthfully, I feel as though they're against us so much.
In Surrey, the leader of the Liberal Democrats, Ed Davey, was out campaigning. In Scotland, SNP leader Nicola Sturgeon is hoping to increase her party's standing, and the Greens believe they can push up their representation across Britain. Tomorrow, potentially millions of voters can give their verdict.